Ah, gym leaders. The gym leaders are arguably one of the more important parts of Pokemon. They're what makes or breaks the game in some senses. Looking at you, X and Y. Couldn't get anything right, could you, buddy? Couldn't do anything right. Anyway, real quick before I get to start this video started, I want to get this ball running, sort of like how the old PokeTuber videos were, where they would make something like, oh, what if I had a evil team, blah blah blah, something along those lines. And then at the end of the video they would challenge other PokeTubers to do that same thing. Obviously I'm not a PokeTuber, I'm more of a standard weeb tuber. I talk about anime, I talk about video games, whatever. But I would like to throw this challenge to three other people. Let's make it three. First one, you know her. I mean, pretty sure everyone fucking thought about this the moment I said I was gonna set people out to do this challenge. But it is gonna be Last Unicorn and Oz. Why? Because let's add more stuff to her plate. She should totally do this. Also, because she's one of my closest friends. And second off, these two probably not gonna do it. They're probably not even gonna see this, but I'm still gonna tweet it out at them. It's gonna be the United Gamer and GameBoyLuke. Mostly because stuff like this isn't specifically what kind of content they put out. They mostly put out gameplay videos and let's plays, so I would like to see how they would make a video like this. Anyway, moving right along, as I was saying, gym leaders either make or break a Pokemon game, and there's a lot of types that don't get used in specific regions, more specifically because there's only 8 gyms. So, what if we were to replace one of these gym leaders, or just add ourselves in another city, since we have seen, thanks to the anime and thanks to Sword and Shield, since we have seen that there's other gyms that we don't encounter throughout our journey. So, for this example, I will be placing my gym in... okay, whatever, I'll fix that later. Anyway, sorry, I forgot where I was. Alright, I would be placing my gym specifically in the Unova region. It makes it a bit easier for me, since the city I've decided for my gym doesn't really have a, it seems this city doesn't have a gym, and I would like to put my gym here, more specifically because this half of the map is sort of post-game in the original Black and White, and I think in Black and White as well, Black and White 2 as well. But what if you're born on that side of the city? Or what if you, what if there's no plot convenience that allows you to journey to the city? Well, why isn't there a gym there? So I will be placing my gym in Black City. So with Black, I would be sort of following the theme of, Black and City. And one of my favorite one of my favorite typings is the Dark type. I'm more of a pyromaniac, but in this case, I think I would have to choose the Dark type overall. Now, specifically, if any gym would have to be replaced, for me to be a gym leader, I would decide to replace the 8th gym from Pokemon Black and White 2. That would be Marlon and his water types. I'll replace it for more of a dark type gym. And my reasoning for picking Marlowe's gym specifically is because dark types aren't that threatening at a low level. Higher level dark types are a bit more threatening, and well, there's one Pokemon in my team that I specifically decided that I needed to be over level 40. So I decided to pick Marlo. So we got over Marlo, and Marlo has 3 Pokemon, so I'm going to be following that as well. Now for gym design, I really wouldn't know how to design a gym, but I think it would be more of one of those dark puzzles from the original games with that you would need HM Flash. But instead of having HM Flash, it would be sort of have a flashlight. Like in Sword and Shield, where you get added for the 6th gym, you get these item finders that let you go tell you where you're gonna fall and stuff. The person at the beginning of the gym would hand you a flashlight, and you would just be turning sort of in a dark abandoned building, something like that, and you would run into trainers. The trainers wouldn't really have that many strong Pokemon, but it would be a gym, an 8th gym. So they would have around level 45 and lower stuff. They wouldn't really have anything that high. Then when you would get to me, you would face, me, the dark trainer. I would have for my Pokemon. My starting Pokemon would be my level 49 Croconaw. As you can see, I've also taken the levels for Marlowe's Pokemon. Specifically his first two Pokemon being level 49, and his last Pokemon, his ace, being 51. So I ended up taking both of those in my first level. Instead of being his Caracosta, it would be a Croconaw. His ability would be Intimidate because, I mean, Jesus Christ, I feel like Moxie would be too hard for people. Maybe in the challenge run version, he would have Moxie and other moves that he would get at other higher levels, like freaking Earthquake. But yeah, Croconaw is specifically the one I needed to be over level 40, since he doesn't get to Croconaw until he is level 40. For his moves, he would have Snarl, Foul Play, Dig, and Scary Face, which Scary Face is the reason why I would be sending him out first. He would use Scary Face to try to make people go slower than him, and well, he would be a bit of a troll, like, oh my god, actually no, Swagger. I have Pokemon Showdown out here right now, just like looking at all the moves, but yeah, no. He would have Swagger instead of Scary Face. Sorry, that just sort of popped into my head. Hitting you first with that Swagger, and then hitting you with the Foul Play. He would also have Dig and Snarl. Snarl, I mean, Snarl's alright. It lowers your opponent's special attack by 1, and there's a bigger reason why I picked Snarl. So let's sort of ignore Snarl and focus more on the little combo that I got going with Swagger and Foul Play. And once you would take my Croconaw down, depending on how many issues you gave him, I would either send out my ace or my second Pokemon, being my Scrafty. Scrafty, for his ability, once again, he's level 49, and for his ability, he would have Shed Skin instead of Moxie. And once again, Moxie's kind of really strong. For his moves, he would have Snarl, again, Crunch, which is pretty good, and has a 20% chance to lower the target's defense, so that would be pretty good. It would have Chip Away as well. That would ignore any stat changes that my opponent does. For example, if it do Iron Defense or something like that, would ignore that and just hit hard. And then finally, he would have High Jump Kick. Sure, 90% accuracy, but it's a pretty high risk, high reward kind of move, but it's pretty good. Specifically, so imagine this. Scrafty goes first for Crunch, actually gets the defense lowered. Sorry about that. Imagine this. Scrafty goes for Crunch, actually does get the defense drop, and then goes for High Jump Kick and just kills you with that. That would be really cool. And finally, we would go over to my ace, my Zoroark. And probably the reason that I would pick the Dark type over my Paramaniac tendencies. Zoroark would not only be level 51, but just like Marlowe's Jellicent, he would be holding a Stratus Berry. His ability would be Illusion, that is the only ability that Zoroark uses, and it really wouldn't be that helpful in this gym, since everything is dark, so you would probably be using dark type weaknesses against all my Pokemon, sort of like Bug or Fighting, so there really isn't any point to Illusion. His moves ever come down to Snarl, Night Slash, Flamethrower, and Foul Play. Now, having Foul Play would be pretty cool, because if my Croconaw was able to get the Swagger off, and then you actually killed him, and in one hit, and my Zoroark came out, your Pokemon would still be powered up by the Swagger, and Zoroark should outspeed mostly whatever you bring out, so Foul Play would probably finish off your Pokemon. That's pretty much it with that. The reason I have Snarl on all these Pokemon is actually because Snarl is a TM that I would be giving out as a reward for getting the Dusk Badge. Yeah, that's what we're calling it, the Dusk Badge. I would give you the Dusk Badge, and it's not that good for a 8th Gym Leader TM. Sure, it guarantees the special attack drop, but the 55 base power and 95% accuracy, it's not that good, but I couldn't really find a dark TM that all 3 of these Pokemon could learn that wasn't Snarl. So yeah, I hope you guys liked this video. I sort of just came up with it by seeing my recommended stuff from old times, from like the videos that I mentioned earlier with what if I made my own, what if I had my own evil team, and a couple other days ago I saw someone that was putting gyms to Missing Generations. The ones I saw were Kanto and Johto. I'm not sure if he has any more, but they were pretty cool. So yeah, anyway, the people at the beginning, you have been challenged. If all 3 of you actually watched, I hope all 3 of you do. If only one of you did, which I'm pretty sure is you last year, Coronas, I'm actually really interested to see what you'll do. Anyway, I'll see you all next time. Please go ahead and go down in the comment section below. And I don't know, say something, say hi. It's always nice to say hi. Go ahead and subscribe, leave a like, and enjoy the rest of your day. I don't know, bye.